In 2025, Southeast Asia's digital transaction volume officially surpassed $300 billion. Current growth trajectories place the 2030 target at $700 billion, representing a massive structural shift in the regional economy. For outside capital, the most frequent error is treating the ASEAN bloc as a single homogeneous market, similar to the European Union or China. The region is a fractured ecosystem where identical business models fail the moment they cross a national border. Successfully capturing market share requires an architectural approach, the Southeast Asian business stack. This framework divides regional complexity into three distinct layers. Layer 1 is the demographic and cultural bedrock, acting as hard compliance constraints. Layer 2 is the financial middleware, the network of mobile-first payment systems that bypass traditional banking. Layer 3 is the application layer, defined by a massive landscape of small enterprises migrating to cloud-based point-of-sale systems. Capital allocation here is an engineering problem. A software product will fail if it is not custom-built to sit directly on the localized payment and cultural layers below it. The 480 million internet users in this region are split across three demographic tiers, with vastly different commercial requirements. The first tier, Indonesia, the Philippines, and Vietnam, is defined by scale and youth, with median ages ranging from 26 to 33. This massive Z and Alpha generation drives high consumer turnover. For retail businesses, this necessitates extreme operational efficiency and high table turnover rates to remain profitable. Tier 3, Singapore and Thailand, faces the opposite reality, structural aging. With median ages of 36 and 41, these markets have high labor costs. These rising costs are forcing a rapid capital shift toward retail automation and unmanned intelligent systems to maintain service levels. Beyond age, religion acts as the region's ultimate hard constraint. Religious mandates function as rigid regulatory and technical boundaries for the regional supply chain. In Indonesia and Malaysia, Islamic halal mandates are the primary barrier to entry for foreign consumer goods and software operations. Specifically, a 2026 Indonesian mandate will require strict halal certification for all cosmetics sold within the country. This certification sticker represents a technical threshold. Compliance requires more than a label. The software must verify every point of the supply chain. To survive Layer 1, an investor's inventory software must be capable of strict ingredient traceability and isolated inventory management to meet these religious legal standards. Demographic realities at the base layer directly dictate how money moves in Layer 2. Traditional banking has failed to reach a large portion of the population. In the Philippines, 40% of citizens are unbanked. In Indonesia, that figure is 35%. This lack of bank accounts caused the region to entirely bypass the legacy credit card infrastructure native to Western economies. In its place, mobile finance and digital e-wallets have achieved a 64% penetration rate across the regional population. We see this reality in informal retail environments, where signs for GCash and other mobile wallets provide the primary financial connection for unbanked consumers. These decentralized QR codes act as the clearinghouse for entire national economies, functioning as interoperable financial networks. Thailand's state-backed system, PromptPay, now processes more than 20 billion transactions annually. These systems are embedded in physical commerce, often serving as the primary point of interaction between a merchant and a customer. While Singapore maintains a near 100% banked ecosystem, the rest of the region relies on these QR-heavy networks for daily liquidity. Any SaaS product must integrate directly with these localized networks. Layer 2 is the unavoidable settlement engine of Southeast Asian retail. Layer 3 is the application layer, built upon the region's economic bedrock, micro, small, and medium enterprises. These businesses comprise 99% of all firms and contribute 40% of total GDP. The core investment opportunity lies in the discrepancy of operational maturity. In Vietnam, the chain store penetration rate is only 9%, compared to 48% in Singapore. Consolidating these fragmented markets is the primary strategic goal for both domestic giants and international brands as they race to build franchise footprints. Successful domestic chains like Jollibee demonstrate the scale possible when local brands implement standardized operations across hundreds of locations. We are also seeing international low-cost models like Mixway, utilize rapid franchise expansion to capture the regional market. Managing this expansion requires modern software. The regional SaaS point-of-sale market is projected to reach $5.73 billion by 2026. Merchants across the region are rapidly migrating their operations to cloud-based omni-channel systems, with regional cloud adoption currently sitting at 47.5%. A fully assembled view of this ecosystem shows that success in Southeast Asia requires vertical integration across the cultural, payment, and SaaS layers. Governments in the region are accelerating this transition by offering radical foreign direct investment incentives to attract technology capital. Indonesia currently offers a 100% tax holiday for up to 30 years for specific sectors, while Thailand provides an 8-year tax-free window for high-tech investments. The most significant project is Indonesia's new capital city, where the government is offering total tax immunity for technology and infrastructure developers. Physical construction of this new administrative center is already well underway, representing a multi-billion-dollar commitment to infrastructure. Broader economic integration through the RCEP framework has also dropped internal ASEAN tariffs to near zero, creating an interconnected regional manufacturing supply chain. However, investors must still manage emerging market risks, specifically the persistent volatility in foreign exchange rates across the region's currencies. Additionally, physical logistics in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities remain underdeveloped, creating a bottleneck for the movement of physical goods. To mitigate these risks, the recommended strategy is a multi-country layout combined with local joint ventures to distribute political and compliance liabilities. The $700 billion digital economy remains inaccessible to generic Western methodologies. Capturing this market requires building precisely to the technical and cultural requirements of the Southeast Asian stack.